Welcome back to Facilitating Womanhood. It's been a long break, and I am glad that we are back. As we know, we've been learning about things that, as a woman, you must do to make your home the most happiest one. We've learned about accepting our men the way they are. Under the topic, accepting him, we tackled admiring our men. And in that topic, I remember stating that if you are able to admire the muscular qualities of the man, you are able to make him happy. We also spoke about making our men the number one in our life. And I set example like the men were in our life before our kids. So the era where we place our kids number one and our husbands number two is a no-no situation. The men are always the number one in our life. And we always tackle issues with the men. You see, this is a woman talk. This is a woman talk. And so we want to do things that the woman's supposed to do to ensure that there is peace and happiness and joy in the home. We learned about allowing our men to lead us. So I said, allow the men to lead. And remember that they are the head of the home. And once they are the leaders in the home, we follow suit. So we've learned topics of our topics. We're given a lot of assignments for us to do. Today, I am going to talk about a very sensitive area in our marital life, and that is finances. Yes, it is very sensitive, and I personally call it a war zone in the marriage life. It is a war zone because it is a very, very sensitive area in the marriage. And because it is tied closely to our husband's sensitive pride, we need to know a lot about how we'll be able to live financially in the house. Women, we put our worries, our financial worries on the shoulder of our men, because that is where it belongs. Because the Bible even states that the man is supposed to go out and work for his family. There is nowhere in the Bible who states that it's the duty of the woman to go and work to cater for the family. And so our worries are always on the shoulder of our men. Take it or leave it. And I made mention in one of our series that the man is the CEO and the woman is the managing director. And what are the duties of a CEO of a company? And I keep saying that the family is a social company. A social company established by the CEO, who is the man. And the woman has been put in place to manage the affairs of this social family. So the woman becomes the managing director. And as a managing director, your duty is to steer the affairs of the family. And so One of the duties of the CEO is to provide the resources such as finance for the managing director to manage the resources. So how will you make your home peaceful as a managing director? If you are the managing director, then you need to manage the resources in such a way that there will be peace in the home. You need to have management skills. You need to have the ability of organization, the skills of organizing in the home. If you're able to manage, organize your financial resources, plan activities to meet the demand of the home financially, oh God, the home will be the most peaceful home. And so today, as we are learning that the resources financially is in your hand as a woman to manage, whatever resources that is allocated to you from your husband, you are supposed to put it into judicious use. You are supposed to manage it so that there will be peace in the house. If you don't manage it well, then your husband will manage it, and the worries will continue to happen. You should be able to know enough of the finances in the home to be able to cope if necessary. You should be able to know how to organize the finances that is put under your care. I remember someone asking me, why should I ask my husband for financial needs? I am a working class woman. Yes, if you are a working class woman and you think you can provide, not that you think, you know you can provide. But it is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to manage the resources that is given to you. And so, as little as your husband can, that resource must be given to you. And then you can complement the efforts of your husband. You don't take that responsibility from him, or else you break his pride. I remember we learned about breaking the pride of the men in our homes. If you are new, you can go back into those videos and series that we did previously. Learn how not to break the pride of your man. Let him take his God-given responsibilities, and you too take yours. If you think the husband isn't able to perform his duties as it is, and in a way you can complement it, your duty is to complement. You complement it well, that there will not be lapses in the home management. There are women that channels the resources into their care, into things that are not necessarily linked to the home. They misuse the funds. You need to save, but there are some kind of savings these days some of the women tax with the money given to them to manage the home, which is not necessary. You need to take good care of yourself to look good before your husband, yes, but do not prioritize your beauty more than a certain, or more than things that needs to be. You see, there should be a scale of preference, okay, in the home. You should have your budgets, you should have your activities, and you should have the finance. Align them together. And so you know that the children has to eat. You don't go and use the money to go and make up just to look good for your husband. Beauty is not the one we see outside. It is inside plus the outside that sum up to make up beauty. So manage the home so that we peace. If we're able to manage the finances well, you will be able to manage everything that comes to the home. Most of the marriages and homes are breaking because of this sensitive issue of finance. The man thinks that the women are misusing the funds allocated to them. The men, they think the women are misusing the finances allocated to them. The woman, on the other hand, thinks the man is not giving them the enough resources they are supposed to give it to them, because both have not balanced the equation. The man must equally give and the woman must equally manage. And so if you know that this is how much my husband earns and this is the amount that can be allocated for housekeeping, my duty is to plan, organize, and manage according to the resources entrusted into my care to make the home the most peaceful one. Look, if you are better at managing the finance, if you are better at managing the finances at the home, you are at better managing the home. If you are better at managing the finances at home, you are better managing the peaceful atmosphere of the home, and there will be joy and peace in your home. But if you do not have the skills of management, you do not have the skills of organization, and you do not have the empathy and the sympathy we spoke about the last time towards your husband, you may end up breaking the home. So women, no matter the level that you are, if you think you have all the money in this world, you are the wealthiest person, and your husband do not match up to you, and so you want to take the supremo in the house, madam, go back, refine, go back to the factory settings. Even if it is a peswa, a cedi that your man can provide, take it, compliment, and manage. Do not break the pride, because if you do that, then we are going back to what we learned the other time. You are not allowing him to lead. He is supposed to lead. So let him lead. Give you whatever resources he has. Add what you have. Manage them, because you are the managing director. If the CEO give you the resources and the resources cannot help you achieve your target, they say management is at the discretion of the managers. So you manage the little that has been given to you to be able to produce efficiently and effectively. So this is your company. A company your husband has established, and he has putting you in charge as the managing director. His duty is to provide the finances for you, and your duty is to manage the finances. How well are you managing it? How effectively, efficiently is your management skills? How are you able to make the home peaceful? I told you, you are the homemaker. So if you don't make your home, there will not be home for you. Thank you. This is Facilitating Womanhood, and I am Mama Lee, your number one. We'll meet again. Thank you.